Hello and God bless you. I'm sitting here with my coffee because I'm celebrating a victory because it's been a battle with this figure. And so I finally got him to where he's decent. And man, it's just been one thing after another between his just paint not sticking. Because I mean, it is granted, it is cheap paint. This stuff right here would not stick to the figure. Um, and the joint breaking, the wing joint breaking, and then I finally got the paint figured out, and where I tried some acetone, and I just ended up, and I tried it on the inside, and it turns out this whole section right here is actually gold. So I tried it on the inside, and it didn't eat away at the plastic or, and it's really soft plastic or dull the finish. So oh man, that was awesome. So I went ahead and um, took all this blue off of here because I just didn't like the way it looked. And I even took the blue off the back. This bottom part was blue as well. So I ended up doing that all the way around, and it looks like armor. That's exactly what I wanted. And I took the blue off of here on the bottom, so now it looks more like he's covered up more. I just didn't like the way it looked before. He looks more like has like a Doctor Fate thing going on, whereas before he kind of looked like Voldo from Soul Calibur. Um, but me having to tinker with everything, I can't just leave things alone. His fingers were bugging me. I was like, oh, if these are gauntlets, his fingers aren't going to be exposed like that. So I have to keep messing with stuff. So I end up heating his joints, and I pulled his hand off to rub to get the paint off with acetone so that it would be all gold. And man, it felt like, I told myself, man, that was scary, and I should have just listened to that. That was a red flag right there, just like last time with the wing joint when I was like, man, that sounded scary. I should have stopped right then and there. So I had to just keep messing with it. And when I pulled the second one off, it broke. And so I had to dig the pin out. And yeah, so I ended up breaking the pin. So I took it out of both ends. I ended up 3D printing like these dummy pins. They don't hinge. They're just to hold the hand in place. I mean, they do their job. I'm gonna paint them up as best as I can. But and so I had them at this point. So I was like, let me finish what I started and just go ahead and get this get the blue paint off. And so it turns out it wasn't blue paint, it's actually gold. So the entire hand is blue. So I ended up taking a big chunk of the gold off. And you see, I tried to use my gold paint again, and it didn't take. But I have this gunmetal. Um, Let me see what that. It's gunmetal paint that I got at Walmart, and it's pretty big. It's pretty big. I'm sorry, excuse me. It's pretty It sticks to the figure pretty good. Okay, I can't find it now, of course, but oh, it's back here. So this stuff, this is what I. Yeah, it's this stuff right here, and it's stuck to it pretty good, and it's um keeping up pretty good. See, so it's not rubbing off, so that's awesome. So I'm just gonna go get some gold. Probably tomorrow. Go see if they have any gold leaf or gold metallic. So yeah, but I that it. I mean, I'm just glad that his hand is on, and it stays there pretty snug too. So that's good. As long as he can hold the pose, that's good for me. And also, I like when this happens, when stuff happens by accident. If I want my 200X trap jaw weapons fit into the peg hole perfect, so I've got options if I want. So if I wanted to pose them, like take pictures with like these with like different hands, different attachments in place of his hand, yeah, that doesn't look too bad. See, and he's got the hook, so that's pretty cool. They fit in there nice and snug too. See, so I've got some options if I want. And then here's his gun. So that actually worked out pretty good. And here's the big one, the wings. They're so heavy. and that's what busted the joints to begin with. So on my wife's advice, she said to just go ahead and just 3D print them. And I know the filament that I have it's just not strong. It's just basic PLA filament, and it does break, and it'll break if you drop it, and like, but I just need it to hold the wings on. So I decided to just go ahead and give it a try, and I ended up printing these out. So again, they're not hinged or anything. I can make hinged ones, but I just know they're gonna break because this stuff just cannot bear weight like that. So print. Let me see. I think I put that in there backwards. Yeah, it still won't. It's just weird. It won't. Okay, let me see. I think I put it in there wrong. Yeah, it's in here backwards. Because there's one part that's thicker and then one that's thinner. I measured, these are the original joints right here. So you see this one busted right there. And then the other one, the peg just broke clean off. So yeah, that's what's in the wing. These were the joints. Man, I know it's all time and money and everything, but man, these should be metal, I swear. So on my first attempt, I kind of messed up the angle. So see how it's kind of a little too forward, but because of that, I've got 2 other replacements printing right now as we speak. They should be done. I should have enough time. I'll pause and throw them on. Because it was only going to be like a 10-minute print. But yeah, see, this is what it looks like. And because they're tilted forward, he is easier to balance. They're heavy. You can see him rocking back and forth. But I mean, just to have them on there for poses, it's a win. It's a win. So you just got to paint them gold. Probably throw a coat of black on them before, just to make sure it sticks. So yeah, things didn't turn out too bad. Considering everything that happened with the joints breaking and all that. But he's finally, I mean, he's a really cool figure, and I really want it to have him to where I can handle him, and me just being able to rub the paint off with acetone was just awesome. So now I can handle him without having to worry about getting paint on the rest of him. And then later, like, I still have plans for him later. I'm gonna probably paint these sides, but these sides right here that's armored. See how it's armored here on the side? So I'm gonna paint that on this side, and then also on the upper arms there. So that's coming later, but for now, yeah, I'm glad I got him standing again and, you know, holding his own with his wings. And so let me go grab those off of the printer real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, and here they are, hot off of the press. Let me get these supports off them. And let's see how this angle works. Okay, I gotta see which one is well, I don't think I thought there was a fatter side, but it turns out they're both 5 millimeters thick. I'm gonna carefully get these off. I wanna break them. They fit in there nice and snug. That's good. Yeah, but man, I'm really, really digging the way this guy came out, taking all that paint off, that excess paint that, in my opinion, the figure didn't need. Man, I wish they would have had just gone with the gold on these sides too. but I got them very inexpensive, so I'm not complaining. Okay, let me swap out these pegs real quick. And hopefully this angle will be better. To where they'll come out a bit more. Not too much, just judging by the way it went in right now. I'll probably, I didn't want to crank them too much so that where they were way out. But let's see. Ultimately, we'll see what they look like when they're on him. Okay, let's see how this is gonna look. Okay, that's better. And that's cool because the way these printed, the way they printed out, there's kind of lines running down them like this. So that is kind of rubbing up against where on the inside it allows the joint to ratchet. So they're kind of ratcheting. So that's cool. That means they're gonna hold their whatever position I put them in. Yeah, see, they kind of see that the way it ratchets. I love when stuff happens like that. I didn't even mean for it to happen, but okay, yeah, see, now they're that looks better. They're out a bit more. So yeah, I'm super happy, man, with the way this came out. I might not even need to, well, yeah, I will put a stand to hold them up because I don't want them to fall on his back, excuse me, and bust the joints. I mean, I could just print more, but, and that's a good thing too. I can print more and maybe angle them different if I want them. You know, they're not going to be, they're not going to have hinges, but at least I could print some so I can get them, so I can get them where I want them, you know, as far as posing, yeah. So, man, there he is. I'm super happy with the way it came out. Things turned out pretty good. So, yeah, appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoy this journey of mine, busting this figure and being able to put them together. So, you guys take care. I'll see you guys in my next video.